Seems to be very quiet in here. Well, I can't wait for too long for everybody to come in, so I'm just going to get this started. Hello, everybody. I'm here in Murray, Kentucky. In a place where I've been trying to get into for a little while. I've been waiting, and finally I got the permission to come in here. But let me give you everybody a little heads up on where I'm at. I'm actually inside the mausoleum tonight. So unbelievable, right? I'm actually in here. So hopefully, if there's any spirits in here, hopefully they'll be willing to talk to me. I'm hoping anyway. Hi, Mom. How are you doing? It only took me a little finagling to get in to this building tonight, but I am in here. Again, hopefully, if there's anybody in here, they will want to talk to me. But anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get this started. Because I do have some more rain coming at me. That's one reason why I was able to get in here. Because it has been raining pretty much all day. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm a catalyst for it raining in Murray, Kentucky. Actually, they told me I can stay as long as I'm respectful. But if someone wants to come and lock the doors for me to respect that and actually come out at that point, which I will be respectful on that. Because they did have a funeral service today. And let's see. As you can see, they did have a funeral service in here today. So I'm hoping that if anyone is here, they will want to talk to me and not hide from me. I know it's probably the worst time ever to do an investigation on a holiday, but with it being Memorial Day, what better way to give thanks to everyone that has paid the ultimate sacrifice. And why did my phone get blurry when I looked up? And it's not doing it now. All right, we're going to get this going. All right, here we go. Is there anybody that wants to speak to me or have any kind of message for anybody? I come in here with the deepest respect for everyone in here. I don't know if you heard that. But I can tell you the wind is not really blowing outside. The air is off in here. But it almost sounded like something was on the roof. Interesting. Was that you making a noise on the ceiling? If you're here, will you give me a sign that you're here? I don't know if you can see this. You should look at that flag real carefully. Can you make that flag move again for me? If you're here, let me know. I'm trying to see if that flag will move again. Yes, it has moved more than once. If you don't want me in here, can you make a noise? Knock on something? Can you make one of these chairs move if you don't want me in here? Trying to keep that flag in frame. You know, out of all the times I've come up here, this is the first time that they've let me come in to do this. Does that make you happy? Does it upset you that I'm in here? Yes, it is. It is moving ever so slowly. I'm going to zoom back in on that flag. Is there someone in that tomb that wants me to know that you're here? If you can, talk really loud. If you speak really loud, this device I have in my hand may catch your voice for everybody to hear. Are you happy that all these flowers are put in here for you? Today's your day. Does that make you happy? I know some of you did make it back and have died from either old age or a disease, cancer, something. But today's still your day. I can tell you, I am getting totally drained right now being in here. I'm going to get up for a moment. Maybe. Ooh. It hurts sitting on that floor. You know, we've caught you in here before on video. Can you do that again for us? here. Out of the respectful wishes, I will not show names that are on the walls. That's just out of respect for what they want. Does it make you upset that I'm walking through here now and not just sitting by the door? What the hell is that noise? All right. We're going to come over here. We're going to stand looking out. All right. I'm over here now. I'm standing over here by the pulpit. Tell you what, I mean, I've already heard a couple of noises in here. I've seen some moving of the flag. Tell you what, can you knock 3 times for me? If you knock 3 times, I'll walk right through them doors and I won't come back in here. That's my promise to you. I have been hearing noises ever so slightly. I can't tell what it is. I can't tell if it's me walking on the floor that's making that noise or what. But I have been hearing small little noises. Ooh, sorry, almost dropped my phone. Don't do that. Tell you what, I'm going to make this noise one more time. We'll make it again. If you do this, I will leave this building and not come back in here, okay? Make this noise for me. Sorry, that was me moving my foot. If you heard a noise. See, the last time I was up here, well, one of the last times we caught you on video, I'm now standing in your spot. Okay, you came from over here in this corner and walked from this corner to here. Okay, someone's saying that they heard 2 faint knocks, but I need 3. Okay, if you give me 3, I'll know you're here and I'll know you want me outside this building. That is my promise to you. They got to be real loud for me so I can hear them. I know this is a sacred place for you. A refuge of sorts. Most people don't come in here unless if there's a funeral going to be happening. But I'm here to listen to whatever you have to say. Anybody got any questions that they want me to ask? I'll ask them. Oh, man, I got a good question. One of the last times I was here at this cemetery, out in the woods, something touched me on the back of the neck. Was that you that may have done that? Good question, Hex. What year was it when you passed? Can you tell me? Attention all soldiers, to hut. Well, that was weird. Just noticed my screen kind of went dim there for a second. I keep hearing some weird walking on the roof. Obviously, there is nothing up there, no rafters or anything, so that's kind of strange. All right, I need to go back over here to this flag. It could be tapping on that wood ceiling. Not quite 100% sure. Okay, I need to come over here and kind of debunk this flag real quick. If I can walk after kind of leaning up against that wooden rail. As you can see, everybody, there is no wind in here. None whatsoever. No reason for that flag to be moving by any means. In fact, sorry. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Let's do this, okay? I've hooked this flag. Oh, you don't want it hooked? Okay. Let's make it to where this flag cannot randomly move on its own, everybody. Just like that. Sorry, I need to know for a fact, okay? I need to know if you're the one moving this flag on me. I see it every so often moving ever so lightly. So I'm gonna step away. That way you can do your thing. Since I can't really, they are very quiet. Since you're not really wanting to make any kind of knocking noises or anything, I'll tell you what, I'll make another deal with you. If you can make that flag move to where it was, which is pretty easy to move. Again, I will leave, but I've also got my flashlight for you, which I'm going to set up here in the front for you. Okay. How about I quit trying to look at my phone and walk right? Okay. As you can see, this flashlight works. Okay. Let's put it on focalized beam. Okay. This flashlight works. I know it's a little tough to use. I'm going to set it right here, okay? I'm going to set it right there. If you can turn that flashlight on, that would be very appreciative. Okay, but you got to press the back of it kind of hard. Okay, I'll stand back over here just so I'm not in the way or anything. And it's very bright, so if you can if you can press the back of that and turn that flashlight on, I'll know that you're here. Can anybody else see this like weird kind of white thing on my screen? If you can, say yes, because no matter where I move my phone, it's been following me. I don't know if there's okay. Maybe it's just on my end. I don't know. Maybe at first I thought it was maybe a reflection off something, but no matter where I move my phone, it's there. Interesting. All right, back to it. Do you not know how to use this flashlight that I put down over there? Yes, I zoomed in. Or is it just that I'm too close? I mean, if you're able to show yourself on video one night, you have the power to turn that light on. You've had all sorts of energy today with the lightning in the air. I wish everybody could be in here with me right now. It is so heavy feeling in here. Sadness, anger, regret. Well, thank you. That was 2 knocks. Can you do that again with only 3 this time? Kind of weird when I started talking about it being heavy in here with anger, sadness, and regret that I get 2 knocks. Are you mad about what happened to you? Oops, sorry. Are you sad that you did not get to see your loved ones when you was overseas? Do you regret what happened to you? Well, I can tell you, this nation is so thankful for what you did for it. All right, I'm gonna go get my flashlight. So we got 1 jar there. Got 1 jar here. So that means when I'm outside and it looks like there's a light coming through, why is it that this jar is reflecting a light off of it to make it look like there is a hole in this window covering? That is a question of all questions. Ooh! Everybody, this flashlight is cold. Something was messing with it, because there should be no reason why this flashlight is this cold when I am standing in this building with no AC on, and it's actually hot in here. Huh? Was that you messing with my flashlight, making it cold? You can touch it. Does it make you mad that I picked the flashlight up? Here, let's do this. It's right there, okay? It is right there. Can you turn that flashlight on for me? If you can't turn that flashlight on for me, can you drop the temperature on it? Touch it? Make it cold? How about make it cold in this room? Master Sergeant James Story, are you here? God, honestly, everybody, it feels so, ooh. Yeah, cold flashlight. I know it's easy for me to say, since nobody can feel the flashlight but me, but it's ice cold. It is ice cold. Tell you what, everybody, I'm going to do this, okay? I am going to go outside, try to give you some space. Yes, I need one of the twisty flashlights. That way I can literally just set it down, because it almost seems like something was trying to manipulate it but couldn't press the button, but made it completely cold. Which, in all honesty, I could put it on my neck right now and it would feel great, because it is hot in here. Correct. The button was too hard on it. I mean, it is kind of a hard button. So I do need to get me a twisty light. But I'll tell you what okay, that was a weird noise in here. Are you making noises to me now? I said something about giving you your space by going outside for a minute. Now, you want to make noises? Are you happy that I'm going to go outside for a minute? Or are you a little upset that I'm going to go out there? That is so weird about this freaking white dot on my camera. Okay, I'm going to do this. flip this around, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see, I got my bag and my jacket's actually right there. My jacket I wore because, well, it is raining and I don't want to get soaking wet. So I wore my jacket over here. I'm not crazy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk outside as I promised them. And I'm going to set all this down, flip my camera around to where I'm looking in the building. Yeah, see everybody, it's raining. Yeah. And just so everybody could see, they came in. It is very nice and humid here. They posted flowers everywhere on all the graves. So that was nice of them. All right. It is very pretty what they did. It is very sad that nobody's here right now, but at least I'm here. At least we got one person here that's honoring them. I did come over earlier. I put a couple of flowers down on graves that didn't have them, so they wouldn't feel left out. I don't know if it's just because family members don't live in the area no more, or if they were the last ones of their family, but I did put flowers on those graves. So I'm going to leave this sitting right here for a minute, looking into the building. Okay. Thank you, Hex. That was kind of a challenge I put on GCP and Purgatory today. Telling everybody, if you can do it without putting yourself in debt, get some flowers, go to a local graveyard, and show some love. And I know there is a glare on the door, okay? I see that. But my biggest thing is I want that back window in view. If anything walks in front of that back window, I want to see it. I want to see it without me holding my camera while I'm in there. I want to see if something will be willing to show itself. Let's do this. As you can see, I am standing outside. I want you to show yourself, make yourself known, do something of that sort. Please. All I did was go ask the spirits if they'd be willing to show themselves somehow, since I am out here. I don't know how well they will do that. They may be waiting for me to leave altogether. Who knows? Considering this is the first time that I've been able to get in there to investigate, because they finally said, okay. Which, I'm not gonna lie, that actually surprised me when they said, okay. I was actually expecting them to say no. No, it's not. And no, I'm not going out into the woods tonight because it is raining. Although I'm not gonna lie, the last time I was out there and I got touched, I haven't had eye problems since then. So whatever touched me actually kind of helped me. So kudos to the spirit that helped me. I'm very appreciative of that. I don't know how well this little experiment's going to work out, everybody. I'm hoping it does. Considering I don't think anyone's ever done anything like this one. Say we're just going to sit outside and look inside the building with it open, giving them free reign and free space to do whatever they need to do. Come over here on this side. Oh, sorry. Don't worry, everybody. That's just me moving my phone. I wish that was the spirit doing that for me. At least then I'd have some confirmation that something was messing with my phone. I will go back in there in a few minutes. You know what, Hex? I'm actually going to ask that question out here as well. If there is any spirits out in the graveyard right now, come forward and let me know what branch of the military you were in. I want name, rank, and serial number, soldier. Come forward. Let's see if that works. Call out name, rank, and serial number on everybody. The wind has picked up a little bit out here. Calling out to the spirits of the graveyard, come forward. I know you're here. I can feel your energy. I can feel your energy screaming at me. I'm not asking for much. Yes, I am keeping an eye on that back window back there. Damn, that reflection in that on the window itself, on the doors. But yes, I am keeping an eye on that back window because I want to see if anything walks back there. If you come forward, I will leave. How about that? If you come forward, I will leave. All right. All right. Let's go back in. I gave them plenty of time. I'm gonna go back in and see what's going on. If I don't get this Blair Witch effect going on here. I'm back. Roll call, everybody. Name, rank, serial number. All right, it's just me. There we go. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. You know, someone was asking me to ask you, how long did you serve? How long did you serve? Was it just a few years? Thank you, Hex. Thank you, Roxy. Notice my little experiment with the flag didn't work. I don't know if it's because they didn't want to move it or if they're having problems with moving the flag. But now it's not moving. So we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna unfurl this flag one more time. All right. Did you find it disrespectful that I had that flag wound up on you? If so, I'm sorry. I mean, no disrespect. What is really going on? That one was just moving now. Are you playing with the flags to mess with me? Is that it? You're waiting until I'm not looking to play with the flags? Well, if that's the case, can you make that one up there move? Can you make anything in here move? You started out kind of strong. Are you losing your energy now? Is that it? You waiting for more storms to come through? That way you can have more energy from the lightning? For some reason, these two flags, something keeps wanting to mess with these two flags. All right, I'm only going to be here for about 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to leave. I've got to work tomorrow. But I bet you already knew that. All right, what is going on here? Are you going from side to side messing with stuff? Trying to catch me off guard? Is that it? Do I need to come in here with more than one camera now? Point one at one direction, one at another? Just so I can catch you moving stuff? The nitty gritty of investigating. Just think Sally House is going to be a long night. All right, now, come on. I want to catch you moving one of these flags. Okay? You move them when I don't have my camera facing them. I want everybody to know that you're here, but I also want you to know that we all appreciate what you did, what you sacrificed. This country owes you and your family a great deal of respect. What you went through during the war, the hell you seen. We want you to know that you did not give your life, your friends' lives or your life in vain. You made this country safe from tyranny. And I want you to know that I have the utmost respect for you, as does everybody else that is watching this video and will watch this video. And with that, I want you I'm going to give you lights out for it, okay? Damn, that got dark real quick. Yes, I turned the lights out, everybody. Does that make you happy that I turned the lights out for you? That you can sleep in peace? Or would you rather have them back on? I'll leave them off for a minute, though, just to give you guys a reflection of what you should be doing. Resting. You deserve it. It'd be easier to show yourself with the lights off. All you gotta do is just walk in front of that window right there. Okay? I'll turn this off again. All right, I'm going to turn the light back on. Not that it's spooky in here with it off. I'm pretty sure they don't want to keep having me keeping the light off very long. Okay? Okay, I don't know if anybody heard that. But the moment I turned the light back on and said I was leaving it on, there was a knock from the ceiling. So I'm going to take that as they're content, they're happy, they want me to leave the light on. And with that, I'm going to grab my stuff. Ooh. Gotta have a bag for investigating. Something to carry all your stuff in. I'm going to walk out here and I do have to work tomorrow, so I can't stay on too long tonight. As much as I'd want to. I literally want to stay on the rest of the night. But unfortunately I can't. And with that, I'm going to wish Everybody a great night. A happy Memorial Day to everybody. I hope you had fun with everybody, friends, loved ones. Went and said thanks to any and all graves for people that served and lost their lives in battle. And with that, everybody have a great night. I'm gonna have to walk my ass back across the street to my truck. Hopefully next time I'm here, it ain't raining. I'm gonna be going to a different wooded area where there are reports of strange activity that goes on in there. And I'm gonna do an investigation in that wooded area, not at the graveyard. But with that, everybody, you have a wonderful night. I will see everybody on Discord hopefully soon, if I don't get splattered on the highway. Bye, everybody.